What's going on, everybody? It's Sober. I just wanted to put a video out there, a quick overview of the Demon Hunter Night Fae for 9.2. Double legendary, you're looking at Blazing Slaughter. The hunt engulfs you in Immolation Aura upon reaching your target, and you gain 4% agility for 12 seconds for each enemy hit. Be huge in Mythic Plus. Not so much single target though, but that Immolation Aura that it gives you does proc for Unbound Chaos, so you're going to get a couple extra Unbound Chaoses in a row. So I still like this build. I like Night Fae for Demon Hunter, but I still think Venthyr is going to do higher damage. So on this, you'll pre-Immo Aura, Fell Rush, Eye Beams, Hunt. You get another Immo, Blade Dance. So you want to make sure that you're playing Growing Inferno. This is going to be, there's really only one build. So right there, there's 3 in a row on Unbound Chaos. But you're really not going to see any other build besides this. You got to play Unbound Chaos with it. Demon Blades, Fell Blades just makes sense. There's no real other specs, so you're pretty locked in. And from what I've found looking over the 2 Demon Hunter Covenants, Night Fae or Venthyr, they each really only have one build to each of them. So there's not much diversity to it after, do I want to be Night Fae or do I want to play Venthyr? You could probably get away with going Momentum with this build. This is probably the only, if you're going Momentum, Night Fae is probably your only option, because Venthyr definitely favors demonic heavily. Not to say that you can't make it work with anything, but if you're going to go play Momentum, you're going to play Night Fae. I'm running with Karain, normal conduits and whatnot, but this is going to have huge implications, especially in Mythic Plus, where you're getting that cooldown reduction from the new affix, added haste. I think that as good as I think the Venthyr is going to be for multi-target, I think that this is still going to just be that much better. I can see the Night Fae Demon Hunter still around, and especially in Mythic Plus. I think that's just going to be what you see out there. But I think that the Venthyr could see some play as well, especially on fortified weeks where you can have your dot rolling longer. And just keep it up. But all in all, I think that if you like your current gameplay, and you're playing kind of this talent build, sticking Night Fae is going to be your least change. So you won't see as much of a change in gameplay style. So you're still gonna run the same rotations, same legendaries. I don't even know what I'm running on this Burning Wound, but you're going to run the same stuff. It's going to have the least impact to you. You're not going to notice much of a difference between the two, other than now you have the Blazing Slaughter as well. You're going to have and you're going to have your double legendary and your set bonus, which I did a video on the set bonus, so there's no secret there that I'm not a huge fan of it. Although I will say on this video I did get a pretty good cooldown reduction on it compared to previous windows that I've done. So it was actually probably my biggest decrease in cooldown time on it. So over the course of that first 5 minutes of this video, I reduced that cooldown quite a bit. So hopefully they changed something in there. I didn't read the tooltips on it, but back to Night Fae as your Covenant. I think that this is still going to be a solid choice. You're not going to go wrong picking Night Fae. It is certainly going to be worth your time and investment in it. If you enjoy the play style of it, keep going Night Fae. Don't change just because you feel like you have to. It's going to be competitive enough. I'll put out some more videos with some better testing done once everything goes live and we have whatever changes we have. For the first 2 weeks of the patch, or probably until we get double legendaries, I will likely still be Night Fae and won't really get into much real testing on it until later in the patch when we get the double legendaries. That's when I'll really start experimenting, which I anticipate most people will, and go from there. But this is pretty much it. Night Fae will keep your same play style. You won't notice a huge difference in your gameplay. Like I said, I think it does favor AoE a little bit more because you're not spamming Annihilation, Chaos Strike in hopes for a proc. But that being said, you can't even do that. Yeah, you're stuck to Unbound Chaos if you go this route. That's a lock-in, and if you're playing Unbound Chaos, you want the Fell Blades so you can get back to your target quickly. If you're playing Fell Blades, you want Demon Blades. These are always up for, you could pick, whatever. I like First Blood. I think that's a good pick for this build. And in Mythic Plus, I tend to play Unleashed Power, Fell Eruption sometimes if you need an in-cap. And then just your Demonic, because I prefer Demonic over Momentum, but you could definitely play Momentum with this build without any issue, without any problem. I actually think it would probably be better to play Demonic than playing Momentum than playing Demonic, but that's, so, and I just the PTR randomly does that. It'll randomly kick me, but at the 7-minute mark, or 7:30 mark, I got up that was my third meta, which in all of my previous testing was not happening at 7-minute mark. 7 minutes, I wasn't popping out 3 metas, so that was actually pretty good. Like I said, I don't know if they changed anything to it. No, it's still 6 seconds, still 60 Fury, but the extension of the meta is the extra 12 seconds or 6 seconds per meta is pretty huge. That being said, Night Fae is going to be viable. The hunt is still going to pump. Blazing Slaughter is going to help. But I definitely feel that it's definitely a single target option. Like if you're, AoE target, and I got kicked again. So I'm just going to end with this. Night Fae is going to be your AoE, or it's going to be competitive in AoE at least. But for pure single targets, you're not going to beat Venthyr. Take my opinions and options with a grain of salt. If you found this video useful, helpful, please like, subscribe, and comment what else you want to see. That's it for now. You guys have a great day. Stay healthy, everybody, and tune in for some more fun next week. 9.2 goes live in a few days.